Hello, in this Kotlin programming video, we are going to look at high order functions. So high order functions, also known as higher level functions, are functions which actually accept a function as a parameter. So instead of accepting a variable, like a string or an int, it accepts a function, which is pretty darn cool. So let's just dive straight into it and implement the function. So if I'll say fun epic function. So I am going to, obviously the parameter that you are passing in could be whatever you want. I'm just going to deal with integers. I love integers. I'm going to say num1 and an integer, comma, num2. I'm going to say another integer and comma. And this is where our function, is placed. So I'm just going to call it fn colon, and we're going to say int. So we just put the data type there. We don't put anything else. Then we put like sort of the data type that is returning. So int. Then you put colon unit at the end. Okay. Now in here, what we can do is we can create a variable. We'll call it result. We must say equals fn, and we'll simply pass in these values. So num1, num2, and we're just going to print this result out. So at the moment, we don't know what's going to happen. We haven't implemented all of it. So if we go to our main, what we are going to do is create a variable, call it fn colon, and obviously it's going to have the same format, so int. And it's going to return an integer. And basically we're doing a lambda function here. So we're doing an inline lambda function. And we are going to say int, not int, what am I doing? So it needs to be the same name as these. So num1, num2, num1, num2. And what we are going to do now is, and we can actually just do something with it. So the actual format will be num1. Obviously, we could put a string here, but I'm just going to say num1 times by num2, for example. And now to call the function, just do epic function. We pass into, let's say, numbers of 5, 9. And then for the last part, you just put fn. So you pass in this lambda. So if we run it, we should get a result of 45. Okay, so we got 45 right here. I'm thinking, okay, can we not just do the regular function? In this scenario, you can. But look at what we've done. The calculation for 5 times 9 did not occur, technically within the curly braces of epic function. There's nowhere that we've done 5 times 9. What we did do, we passed in two numbers, normal stuff, but we also passed in a function. This function happened to be this lambda function. It could be some other function, it doesn't have to be a lambda, but I've just implemented a lambda. And that's what we passed in here. So what that ultimately meant was we were able to use this function anywhere here that we wanted. And the beauty of that is we might have, similar functions. So let's say if we have a calculator, you might have a function for add, which is just, adding two numbers. You might have a function for divide, multiply, subtract, and essentially you still just taking two numbers and you just adding them or multiplying them or dividing them or subtracting them. But the actual function call essentially will be the same, because if they're named the same, and if you want to do some other sort of calculations with it, maybe here you're recording some statistics or user data, instead of having to do that again and again, just passing the unique function that you want to use, and then you're good to go. So that's it for higher order functions. If you have any questions, feel free to pop me a message. And as usual, I look forward to seeing you in the next tutorial.